Hey everybody, so I'm back to do my one meal a day update. It is not within 24 hours. I've been busy like a crazy person. However, let's get right into it, shall we? So, one meal a day and how it's worked for me within this past, I want to say 10 days, 10, 11 days, something like that. Okay, so one of the things I learned is that I'm a very social eater with my family, which I thought was the exact opposite. But the weekend after I started this, I had to jump right back to my 16:8 quickly because I eat more food when I'm with my family than when I'm working. And I see them every day of the week, but it's a different thing when I'm just resting, getting up, moseying into my day, and then eating, beginning to eat socially with them. So that's a totally different process for me. Okay. Um, and I realized it but then part of my problem was also the time I started to eat on Saturday as opposed to the rest of the week. That's the other thing. The timing. Oh, it's real. Okay. There were like the one day I was supposed to come back because I remember I told you I stopped eating at 1:39. I didn't get to eat the next day until 3 something going on 4 o'clock. Okay. So by the next day, I'm pushing into the 4 or 5 o'clock realm, and I knew I wasn't gonna make it because there's just no way. I'm just not no. So I had to eat earlier. I chose to eat earlier so that I would not, you know, kick it into a 16:8. I did not want to do that. So I ate earlier. Still was one meal a day. Um, which I think I filmed by then. It was like Tuesday. So that was Wednesday. Thursday would have been the day I would have had to been eating like around 6. And I was like, that's not happening, Captain. So I was fine with Thursday and Friday with one meal a day. And then the weekend, I'm realizing with my family that I graze, I eat more food. Especially when I didn't really have a plan in mind. For some reason, I just thought it would be it's going to be very simple. I'm just going to be able to go and get right into this process of just eating one meal a day on the weekend. Well, once again, like I thought, in the middle of the week it would be hard to do one meal a day going on 5. Well, that's what happened to me on Saturday. And I had a plan of the food I was eating and everything. And I went to go get everything, threw my meats and stuff on the grill, had my other stuff cooking. But I didn't start eating till like 5, maybe 6 o'clock, and then it turned into grazing. I was just too hungry. There was just no way, okay, that one meal a day was going to work for me at that point. So, and I got up the next day and just straight went in at 16:8. I didn't even trip about it. So, but Monday, I got back into my one meal a day. Um, every day this week I did my one meal a day, and it was very good. I made sure one of the main things that's a tip for people who are doing one meal a day: protein is your friend. I don't care if you're vegetarian, vegan, whatever. Protein is your friend. So you have to find a way to make sure that you have a very rich source of protein, because that is what satisfies the body. For me, that I noticed during this time. So as long as I have enough protein, I'm kind of good to go. There's no problem with me getting hungry at night. Like it's going 11 o'clock. I'm sleepy. I'm not hungry, right? I'm gonna want some more water before I go to bed, but that's about it. Um, and I did well this week. So one thing I wanted to kind of push out there that I noticed about one meal a day that is really awesome. I don't know for those who are out there who are of this the frame of mind where you believe that there are certain food combinations that you have to eat in order to allow your body to digest meals more efficiently. Yo, that got kicked right out the box for me this week. Um, with one meal a day and drinking my water and doing my thing. Okay. Um, with intermittent fasting, 16/8, I was not eating any fruit. There was like no fruit going into my body. And I began to realize I really wanted to eat some fruit and I wasn't eating it because I come from a mindset or a school of thought that you don't eat fruit with anything else. It'll ferment, cause all these problems in your body. This lovely little book that was going around in the 80s had the fruits and the veggies and the people on the front of it, and there was a whole process and la 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 la. It's like your segue into vegetarianism back then. And I bought that hook, line, and sinker. You know, specifically not combining fruit with other things. That was just like a real big no-no for me, except for in desserts. But I didn't eat that many of them because I'm more of a salt person than I am a sweet person. So, one meal a day lets me know that the body is extremely efficient about breaking down, getting all the nutrients you need, and then pushing out your body what you don't need in the form of a bowel movement, a BM. Okay? You don't have those constipation problems at all that are discussed in that book back in the day when you're eating one meal a day and you're drinking a good amount of water and you're getting your sleep and you're being active. Now, the other thing I noticed with one meal a day, I feel all my muscles are tightening, especially in my legs. Like my thighs, I feel it in my butt. I feel it all down there. Like my calves, like I can feel everything getting like. I'm like, what is it about? I'm not doing no calf lifts. I promise you. No, no. I'm in the process of doing this to come down to a fast. That's the whole reason I'm doing this. And then I want to see what I can do when I get off the fast to get back into this because I actually really like it. Um, but as I was saying, protein is your friend. And Omad, or one meal a day, blows out the water the idea of food combination makes your body better. Honey, please. One meal a day and drinking as much water as possible and getting your rest. Make sure that everything is moving like it should be and doing what it needs to do. And I do mean it's going to push through. It's because the amount of water just is going to go right through your colon and begin to clean you. It's just that simple. Then choosing better foods. I noticed that on the days when I had like sweet potatoes and I had greens, and sweet potatoes with nothing in them, just straight roasted and eaten. That's it. I had greens. I had, whole chicken from a good place that does. I go. I'm very specific about where I get meat from, so very good within regards to that. Um, Good rice if I wanted it. Quinoa, I haven't made that this week, but I do have it ready to rock and roll. So I'll probably make some this weekend. Um, but protein. I was really making sure I got my protein in this week. It's just like, boom, get that protein in, girl. Get that protein in. and the protein made a difference. It's made a difference. Like I promise you, there's not a need to eat. There's a need to sleep right now. I look tired. I am tired. And there's a heat wave happening. Yeah, I want to sleep. Okay, I might get one more cup of water to push me right into my gallon area. But other than that, you know what I mean. I know that tomorrow morning, like today, and throughout the day tomorrow, like today, any other days this week, that my body's going to let go of any extras that are in the colon, so it can just go. And that's awesome. One meal a day does that. And it is, if you understand you need the protein. Protein is your friend on one meal a day. You have to eat a high amount of protein. So if you're a vegan and you're getting it via vegan smoothies and stuff like that, make sure you get enough of those bad boys in when you're on one meal a day. For those who are not vegan, you just need to make sure you eat good quality meats and stuff like that. And I wouldn't suggest you fry them. Maybe fake fry them with the baking and all that kind of stuff, with the panko breadcrumbs or whatever you want to do. Um, all I'm saying is that one meal a day plus a whole lot of water really clears you out, and I can feel my colon and everything like going like shrinking, like and smaller. I can feel it in a dress I had on today. That I have a picture of myself from before, and I remember the day I took that picture and how I felt. Um, yeah, one meal a day is very good for making sure your body does what it is supposed to do. That's all I'm saying. I don't think we're supposed to be eating as much food as we've been trained to eat on this side of the world. You know what I mean? I don't think so. So one meal a day. I'll be back at you. I want to say tomorrow, but I'll get back within a week or so to let you know how I'm doing. All right, everybody, have a good day. Weekend, week. If you're doing one meal a day with me,